Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 17 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we get into the episode today, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And if you do enjoy today's video, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below if you're new around here. Click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. As usual, guys, going to quickly recap on yesterday's upload and what an incredible episode it was. First things first, we made our first January transfer signing in João Cancelo with a massive £20 million price tag, £35,000 a week. Hopefully he's going to be as good as you guys have told me in the comments section. We also faced off against Manchester United at Old Trafford in yesterday's episode. We had played them earlier in the season at Anfield. We managed to beat them 4-1. In yesterday's episode, we stepped it up, we changed the gear, and we battered them and got a huge victory of a 5-0 win over Manchester United. And as a Liverpool fan, that is one of the best feelings you can have in football. Absolutely incredible game. And the second game, of course, we faced off against Spurs in the round 3 of the FA Cup, the replay. Unfortunately, we only managed a 1-1 draw in the first time. Second time round, we managed to beat them 2-1, which I was very happy with that result, guys. I feel we should have deserved it. We definitely did. And that is exactly why we are through to the next round of the FA Cup. Anyway, guys, jumping back into today's episode. First off, we host Swansea at Anfield. Super excited for this game. Got a decent lineup going out. Dan the man's going to be starting up top for us as usual. And the second game in today's episode is going to be the second leg against Cardiff City in the Capital One Cup semi-finals. Today, we will find out whether we reach the final of the Capital One Cup, or also, as it's known now, the EFL Cup. Now, obviously, guys, we did play the first leg and we managed to get a 1-0 win. I'm hoping we can score a couple of goals in the second leg just to make sure that we're quite comfortable and we're getting through to the final. And then we will find out who the finalists are going to be. Hopefully us and whoever the other team are going to be. But anyway, guys, to talk about transfers, we have a little slight problem. As you guys know, I put out a straw poll the other day. I left it up for 48 hours and then I started putting transfer bids in for the guys that you voted for. The only problem with this, and many people said it in yesterday's episode, Brad, I don't think you're going to be able to afford it. And you know what, guys? You are not wrong. We have a bit of a problem now. You can ignore some of the new players that are on the shortlist, guys. I noticed a few people have been saying in the comment section, Brad, we look at this player, look at that player. I only wanted to sign, really, a right back, a left back, and a centre back, if anyone, in this January transfer window. Now, these players here, like Donnarumma, Lafont, Iñaki Williams, they are players for the summer that we are linked with in real life, or you guys might recommend them down below in the comment section. They are there for when we start Season 2 of the Liverpool career mode, if you guys want to see it, but we'll talk about all that later into the series. But anyway, guys, this is where I'm at right now, okay? So we have Kostas Manolas. He's accepted for £32 million and he wants 100 grand a week. We're also targeting Alexandra. We're waiting to hear back about the £30 million price tag. So straight away, just for these two players, it is going to cost me £62 million without even paying their wage. I'm pretty sure Sandro's going to want about 120 grand. Manolas wants 100 grand. There's 220 grand to find. At the moment, guys, we don't have that kind of money. We actually have 50.02 million. Now, what I've done, guys, this is the way that I might be able to get around it. I have called back Lazar Markovic. He's valued at 11.5 million. But anyway, guys, that is all for the transfers. If we managed to get Sandro today, great. If we managed to get them both, great. But anyway, this is the lineup I am putting out against Swansea. I've gone with Coutinho at left wing, Dan the man at striker, Lucas at right wing, Dahoud and Grujic linking up in the central midfield, Geis sitting nice and deep in that central defensive midfield, Milner, Klavan, Lovren and Cancelo making his way into the team for the first time since transferring to Liverpool, and Karius in goal. Super excited for this game, guys, hoping to bag the 3 points. Hopefully Dan the man can have a decent game as well, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Cancelo plays at that right back. Klein wasn't fully fit. I could have played Tinjedva. We haven't put him out on loan just yet. We're still waiting for someone to come in. City did come in last episode, but I rejected that. Hopefully, we will hear back from a few transfers and loan offers in today's episode. Here we go, lads. The first game of today's episode, Liverpool versus Swansea City. I am looking forward to this. Really looking forward to it. They're talking about Cancelo's debut today against Swansea. Listen to those fans. There he is, number 26, João Cancelo. Looking forward to this man getting on the pitch, seeing what damage he can do down that right side. Philippe Coutinho playing absolutely incredible in his recent couple of games. Really looking forward to it. And I'll tell you what, look how bright Cancelo's boots are. You wouldn't lose him in the dark, would you? Anyway, let's get into this first half, guys, and see what damage we can do. Come on, Liverpool. Nice ball over the far side to Dahoud. Looking for Sturridge. Sturridge! Oh, terrible shot. Terrible shot, but what a start to the episode, guys. The Hood holding it up nicely there, waiting for Dan the Man on the overlap. He normally does better from there, but that is just showing already after 3 minutes exactly what we might do to Swansea City in today's episode. They're coming forwards. Big save, get rid of it. Nicely done. Sturridge laying it off to Grujic. Grujic, hit that Grujic! Oh, what a strike. I tried to lay it out to Lucas Moura. It deflected off the defender. It fell back to him on the volley, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to hit this. Decent strike from Marco Grujic. Nicely done indeed. As usual, going to look for Sturridge on this near post. Ball in. Sturridge! And it's 1-0. And it's 1-0. You cannot stop this striker. When he gets on the score sheet, he is unstoppable. He'll probably bag a second or third now. Look at that. What a beautiful header from Dan the Man. Got a run there of Lucas Moura out wide. Lucas to get a nice ball in now to pick out Dan the Man. Dan the Man's there. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. He's actually gone and hit the post. I cannot believe it. Win that ball. Oh, I'll tell you what, ref. But there we go, guys. 1-0 at half-time. Dan the Man nearly scoring his second there. Hit the post. Probably should have been in the back of the net, and that would have been his 15th goal of this season. He's playing absolutely amazing, guys. I cannot get over how brilliant he is playing. I'm quite happy to leave everyone on at the moment. We're going to be starting Firmino against Cardiff City. I've obviously got Mane to play right wing. We've got Xhaka to play left wing. We've got many players that can come in. We may also have signed Sandro by then. We may have signed Manolas by then. We might be looking at somebody else. You just never know, guys. So I'm just going to jump back into the second half. Exactly the same team. And just hope we can bag a couple more goals. We've got Coutinho out wide. The Hood is going to run this. I'm going to play him in. Play him straight in. Nicely done. When Sturridge to Coutinho. Coutinho's coming forward here. Coutinho on his right foot. Coutinho. Big strike. Lucas head it back. Nicely done, Grujic. Into Coutinho, cuts back. Come on, Coutinho, get a ball in. Looking for Sturridge, nice little dink in. Grujic is there. Oh, I'll tell you what, decent ball there. Looking for Sturridge. Sturridge onto the left foot, Sturridge. Big save from Fabianski. Big save. I'm surprised Sturridge managed to get his shot off there, to be honest. Xhaka is going to be gone here. I want Sturridge to go through the middle, playing it out wide to Lucas. I'm going to have Sturridge here. If I can get it to Sturridge, I am certainly going to do so. Come back, Sturridge. Sturridge! Sturridge! Oh, what a save from Fabianski. Just pulled that back nicely onto his stronger foot, his left foot. Look at this. Oh, between the legs of the defender, Fabianski gets down. Am I going to find Sturridge this time? Am I going to find Sturridge this time? Sturridge! I've gone to Lucas instead. Lucas! Oh, my word. Clavin's there. No, ball falls. Are they going to clear this out? Are they going to hit it out? No, they're going to try and pass the way out. And there we go, guys. Referee blows for full time at Anfield. A little bit disappointed with only the 1-0 win. I feel we could have had a few more. You've seen Sturridge could have had 2 or 3. 7 shots, 3 on target. Not the best from this Liverpool side. We normally have like 7 shots, maybe 5 or 6 on target. But nevertheless, guys, we got to see how the new player, João Cancelo, got on at that right back. And I have to say, first half he wasn't really in it much, not making much runs. He seems very defensive, but second half he was spectacular. Milner was kept out of position. He run over to the left back position. He's doing his duty over there, playing in the middle. He's playing all over. Very happy. Right, guys, we have one more day to go till we face Cardiff City in the semi-finals, second leg of the EFL Cup. But before I advance that one more day, I've done the player development. We are going to jump over to the office and see what exactly is going down. So first things first, Kostas Manolas has accepted his 100 grand a week. We can go ahead and accept him now, guys, but it leaves us with only 18 million and only around 50,000 wage budget. It's not going to cover both Manolas and Sandro, how it currently stands. We haven't had any offers, I don't think, in for Markovic just yet. We have had an email in for Tinjedve. Burnley want to take him for 2 years on loan. You know what? It's Burnley. I'm going to let him go. Tinjedve's gone. We've brought in João Cancelo. We're very happy. So at the moment, guys, we now have Manolas, who can be on the Liverpool books. We're still waiting to hear back from Juve about Sandro. So what I'm going to do now is advance in this final day. We've had 1 email, 4 emails in now. Surely we've heard back from Juventus. First things first, Jonas Hector has come back. He can now rejoin the first team squad sessions. Obviously, we're looking to bring in a new left back, but it just seems Milner can move out from that left back position. Sunderland have come back and they've accepted the offer for Alberto Moreno. They want to go ahead with the £12.5 million that we dropped on him last episode. So happy days. Alberto Moreno will now be going, guys, and we may be able to bring in Sandro and Manolas. Juventus have still come back and they still want 53.5 million. What I'm going to do now is up at another 2 million. As you can see, it only leaves us with 18 million in the bank. Obviously, we've got Moreno going out. We're hopefully going to have Markovic going out. Dropping at 32 million. It seems like a lot of money for a left back, but you guys voted for him, said he's the best chance that you have. We've had an offer in from Roberto Firmino from Spurs for 36.5 million. Nice little offer, but there's no way Bobby is going anywhere. He's just coming into form. You can see that his form's good. He's very happy. There's no way we are letting him go. And now, guys, it's only fair that I set the team up and we get into this game against Cardiff City. In today's episode, we are going to find out, do we reach the final of the EFL Cup? Right, guys, and here we are at match day for the more important game of today's episode. We faced off against Swansea before and managed a 1-0 victory. We are now playing Cardiff. If we win this game, if it's a 0-0 draw, a 1-1, if it's a draw or a win, we will be through to the final of the EFL Cup and looking for our first piece of silverware. This is the lineup I'm putting out, guys. A little bit different from usual. I've got Mane at left wing because Xhaka and Coutinho, neither of them are fit, so that's unfortunate. So I've got Mane out there on that left wing. I've got Roberto Firmino at striker. Markovic coming in at right wing. I'm looking to offload him. I think if he plays well or scores a goal, it might bring interest from other clubs, and we may well, should I say, be able to offload them. I've got Wijnaldum and Henderson in the central midfield. Stewart as central defensive midfield. Moreno, Matip, Tar and Klein at the back with Karius in goal. So it could be a good episode today, guys. We might beat Swansea, which we've done. There's a tick. We might beat Cardiff, hopefully, another tick. And we may well have signed a left back in Alexandro in today's episode. Really looking forward to it. Just seeing there a headline, Atletico Madrid's Griezmann is linked with Manchester United. He is a player we really don't want to be coming to the Premier League. He will tear it up. But the way we're playing at the moment, guys, I think we should win this game. And I really think that we should go through to the final of the EFL Cup. Here we go, guys. Ahead of us is 90 minutes, and this will tell us whether we are getting in to the final of the EFL Cup. I cannot believe how we have played, guys. The signings we've made, the football we've played. You know, last episode we had our biggest win over one of the big teams in the Premier League, Manchester United. A huge 5-0 victory. Up to Firmino. Firmino turns his man. Looking at Wijnaldum on the overlap, holding it back, playing it into Mane. Mane first time! 1-0. 1-0. Mane is the main man for his side, without a doubt. That was a lovely bit of football. Firmino, Wijnaldum, into Mane and beats the keeper at that right post. Here goes Mane, he's cutting in. Here goes Mane playing across goal. Firmino! Firmino finds the back of the net. Right place, right time. Beautiful from Mane, taking on two defenders. Look at this, cuts between two of them. Comes in, plays it across the face of goal, into Firmino, left foot and buries that in the bottom right corner. Roberto Firmino to surely put that final nail in the coffin. Well done, Bobby. And there we go, guys. That was the last kick of the game, pretty much. Referee blows for half-time at Moulton Road. We're going in with a 3-0 victory, I do believe now, over Cardiff City. There's no way they should come back. We've got the best defence in the Premier League. We're playing well, we're scoring goals. Surely that should be it now. Whether it's 3-0, it could be 4, it could be 5. But I think now at the bottom end, it should be a 3-0 victory without a doubt. Let's get into the second half and see if we can score a couple more goals. We played well in the first half. Is that going to come out in the second half? Firmino. Wijnaldum. Firmino. Laying off into the middle for Henderson. Henderson looking for Bobby, laying it off to Bobby, right foot from Roberto, oh my word! Close him down, close him down, they're coming forwards, close him down! Big strike, luckily enough, Karius is equal to it. Mane going to put a ball into the middle, Wijnaldum, no, it's cleared away, and surely that is going to be, yeah it is, the last kick of the game. There we go, guys, referee blows for full time, and we are through to the final of the EFL Cup. I cannot be any more happier. Unbelievable. Cannot believe it. 3-0 victory on aggregate. I am over the moon. Firmino and Mane getting on the score sheet. And that is a better stat fact from Liverpool. 6 shots, 5 on target. Much better than the game against Swansea with 7 shots, only 3 on target. And there we go, guys. We are through to the final of the EFL Cup in attempt to get our first piece of silverware. And we are going to be facing off against Spurs, who beat Hull City 1-0. I will be very happy if we can win our first piece of silverware or our first run, guys. It'd be absolutely incredible. But now we have to get down to the transfers. Right, guys, we're now back at the Central. 3 days to go till we face off against Bristol City in the round 4 of the Emirates FA Cup, which will be featured in tomorrow's episode. But first things first, 2 emails over at the office. Let's jump over there. Juventus still rejected 32 million for their left back, and now they want no further talks with us. They will not allow us to buy Alex Sandro. I cannot believe it, guys. I literally did everything. I didn't want to pay 40 million for a left back. I kept going up, and I really thought 32 million would be enough to tempt them. But it turns out, guys, it's not going to happen. But you know what? We have to look on the positive side, okay? We can't get Sandro. Maybe we could go ahead and look at him in the summer. Player sold. Alberto Moreno's gone to Sunderland. The board have allocated as an extra 10 million. The good thing now, guys, is we can go ahead and accept Manolas. We can bring him in, and then second on the list, Grimaldo. We can go ahead and put a new offer back in for him. So first things first, Kostas Manolas, welcome to Liverpool. Sign on the dotted line. We have made another signing, guys. João Cancelo for 20 million. Manolas for 32 million. We are making some pretty big transfers. Now what we have to do, I'm so gutted over Alex Sandro. So many of you guys said he is the better option. He come top of the straw poll, and I'm just gutted I can't sign him for you guys. I do apologise. And there we go, guys. Grimaldo has accepted his contract offer. Also, our match has been rescheduled. Leicester versus Liverpool was the 26th of February. It's now moved to the 2nd of March. That will be because of the Capital One Cup or the EFL Cup final. Very happy about that. Grimaldo has accepted, guys. I'm so sorry, and all I can do is apologise for not signing Sandro. I tried my best. I threw 20 million at Moreno. I threw 25 million at Moreno. I offered 30 million. I offered 32 million. And in the end, they said, you know what, we've had enough. We don't want any further talks. Unfortunately, guys, we are now going to be signing the second left back that won on the straw poll, Grimaldo. He's only costing us 12 million, 15 grand a week. I'm sure he's going to be an incredible left back. And maybe in the future, if you guys still want me to get Sandro, we can maybe look at him. But now I don't need to leave a straw poll down below about Jimenez or whether we're going to be able to afford them both, because we've managed to get Manolas, who you guys really wanted me to sign, and outdone everyone by like 4 or 5 votes. And we have signed Grimaldo. So, Grimaldo, welcome to Liverpool. 2 signings in today's episode. And now, guys, I feel we've done all the business we need to in this January transfer. Right, guys, so here we are at match day, ready for episode 20. We face off against Bristol City in the round 4 of the FA Cup. Super excited for that. 3 days later, we have the January transfer deadline day. And just 1 day after that, we play the Big Blues, Chelsea, in the Premier League. What a huge game. Really looking forward to the next episode, guys. We can get some of the young players in there. We can get some of the new players in there. We can have some debuts. We can get Manolas in there. We can get Grimaldo in there. We can also get Cancelo in there. We can get some decent players. The only question now is, are we going to offload Markovic by the end of the transfer window? That is the only bit of business I'm doing now, guys. People are on loan and also selling Markovic to put a bit of extra money into that kitty. Nevertheless, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.